Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Macy and I am a full-time fashion reseller. Today I have a Goodwill outlet haul for you guys, the Goodwill bins. I went there and picked out a bunch of items to resell on sites like eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, my own website, consignment.com, and a couple of others. And I wanted to show you guys everything that I got so that you can see what kind of things I'm picking up to resell right now. I got them all listed already, so if you're interested in anything, go check out my website for the cheapest price. Let's jump into it. First up, we have an American Eagle. A pair of kind of high-rise festival shorts, but it doesn't actually say high-rise festival on the inside. Usually you can find out what the style name is by looking at the inside waistband, but these do not have a style name to them. They look exactly like the high-rise festival though, so that's kind of how I advertise them and just mention that it doesn't actually say that style on the inside. They're size 4, and I think that these should do pretty well. I have a sheet here with how much I think everything's going to sell for, because I don't always mention it, and I usually just pop up the listing up here so that you can see it. But people might not be watching while I'm showing off everything, they might be just listening, so I figured I would also tell you guys what I think things are going to sell for. So I'm hoping to get about $20 for these shorts. My listing over here will have items priced up by 30% so that I have room to send out offers. Next up, we have a Free Country tankini swim top in a size medium. It is still new with tags. It has molded cups on the inside, which is pretty nice. And I mostly just got it because it was new with tags, originally $49. Not hoping to get a whole bunch for it, shooting for $20. Swim stuff is a good thing to pick up right now because, of course, we're heading into the most popular time for swimwear, summer, which is also my favorite season. My birthday's in summer. It's actually warm, which is my favorite thing in the world. I love being warm and sitting outside on my porch. I work outside on my porch whenever it's nice outside. There's just so many benefits. You can go swimming, vacations, I love summer. I know a lot of people don't like it because of the heat, but in Pennsylvania, we only have a window where it's really nice outside, and summer is in that window, so I will take every bit of summer that I can before the snow and cold and comes back. But whenever all that stuff does come back, we have this nice grandpa sweater. Doesn't really matter what the brand is, but it's Robert Stock. Yeah, size medium. I usually just list these in the women's and just mark it as the size on the tag and then say in the listing that it's going to be oversized or that it's actually a men's size, whatever, because I can sell these a lot easier in the women's section than I can in the men's. I would typically model a grandpa sweater like this, but I didn't really feel like it. So I just put it on the mannequin and it looks fine. I had another Fair Isle sweater I'll be showing you a little later on that I also decided to put on the mannequin. I think it looks really good on the mannequin. Shooting for about $22 for this grandpa sweater. Some can go for more than that if it's a really nice material or if the pattern is really unique. This is kind of your standard grandpa sweater, thick knit. So I try to get around $20 to $25 for those types of grandpa sweaters. More if it's more unique. This next find was pretty cool. We got an Express size 3-4, and it is 100% leather shell and faux fur lining. Just so cool. I really am excited about this one. I think this one will do well. It had a Goodwill tag on it for $29.99, and no one wanted to pay that, so it ended up at the bins, in which case I was able to snag it, and I'm hoping to get about $40 for this. Okay, I was super excited because one bin had a bunch of stuff right next to each other. And it's always really, really exciting whenever you get a good bin that has, you can find one nice thing and you're like, there's probably more. And then you look and there is actually more. So I was pretty pumped about that. That included this Zara size medium. This is a men's sweater. And I actually didn't realize that all these pieces that I picked up in the same bin were all men's items. So I listed them as men's because I figured it out whenever I went to list, but I took the pictures on my female mannequin before I did that, and I was like, crap. So I had to retake a couple of photos of some items because I wanted to list them as men's, and I would rather them not be on the mannequin with boobs. We got this very nice striped wool blend sweater. It no longer has the material tag, but I was able to find the same sweater being sold by somebody else, and they had the material tag, so I just copied the material from their listing and put it into mine because it's the exact same sweater. Mine just is missing the fabric tag. And then I noted in the description that this does not have the fabric tag. This already has a bunch of likes, so I'm expecting it to sell pretty quickly, and I'm shooting for $25. I don't have things in order, so we're not going to see the other men's items just yet. Instead, we're going to go on to this Joan Vass size 10 floral maxi dress. Look at that. It's got a ruffle hem. Very nice bright colors. Joan Vass isn't anything too exciting. If you look up comps, you'll see that their dresses don't go for that much, but I picked this up more based on style because it's kind of got that cottage core thing going on. And I just think somebody would be interested in it. I think it's pretty. Hoping to get about $35 for this dress. I bet you somebody would pick it up for a wedding guest or something like that. Next up, we have this Victoria's Secret size medium baby doll lingerie halter top in this very bright pink, neon pink color. I picked this up because I thought it would do well on Depop. Depop is very into unique, bright, fun, funky things, and I could just see someone buying this on there. There is a slit on one side of the hem here. Not hoping to get a whole ton for it, shooting for $18. Oh, funny story about this. This and another tank top almost walked away from my cart because a girl was going through my cart while I was going through some new bins that had just rolled out. You know how people just kind of leave their carts on the sidelines and then go check out the new bins with a bag or something and get a bunch of stuff and then go back to their cart? Yeah, well, apparently I can't do that all the time, or like I have to keep an eyeball on my cart now because this girl just thought it was free range to go sifting through my cart. Luckily, I didn't even see her until it just so happened I was walking back at the same time that she was walking away from my cart, and I noticed she had two things in her hand that were in my cart, and I was like, hey, that's my cart. And then she's just like, oh, sorry, and she put them back. If nothing else, I know that the items that I'm pulling are desirable. Somebody else was interested in them right there at the bins. Next up, we have this Zella size small workout leggings. I picked these up because of this cool cutout lace-up type detail on the sides of the legs. It's on both sides. The only problem with these, I thought they were in great shape. I was looking them over. I always check the bottoms of the workout leggings for pilling and the crotch, and I didn't notice anything wrong with them, so I thought they were good, but there is just a little bit of wear around the knees. You can kind of see. So I did mention that in the description because even the most minor of things I want to mention in my description, save my butt in case anybody decides to say anything about it, you know? It's like I had it in the description, and I am shooting for about $21 on those. The next two items I did not list because I'm going to put them in a flip lot for somebody else to sell for me. This is a pair of Abercrombie & Fitch size extra small paper bag waist pants. Very nice. I love picking up paper bag waist, anything pants, shorts, jeans, whatever, because it's just a desirable feature on pants. And this still had the belt, so an extra win there. The other thing is this Free People, well, We the Free, size extra small, little crop top with a crochet back in a striped green, yellow, and purple color. Here we got an American Eagle, size small. It is a maxi slip dress with this cool floral pattern and a faux button front. Faux meaning it doesn't open on the, it's not actually functional. And it does have a slit at the hem, pretty long slit. Just a desirable style of maxi dress, great for summer. Does have a lace-up detail at the back. and this almost did not fit on my mannequin. Oh my gosh. I was a little worried for it because it would look a lot better on the mannequin than it would just hanging, so I was excited that it did in fact fit the mannequin. And I'm going for 21 on this as well. Next we have this J. Crew size 2, just sleeveless cobalt blue blouse. It is super cute because it has a little bow at the back and a split back at the bottom. I picked it up because of those design features and just the fact that it is in great condition, but I'm not hoping to get a whole lot for it, shooting for $14. I was going to pair this, I was going to bundle it with a different blouse that's also in a size extra small. This is size 2, but size extra small, like same deal. But I ended up listing them separately anyways. They were by different brands and I just felt like listing them separately once I got them home. But that is one strategy that you can do if you find things that might not be worth it to list by themselves. You can save them to list with another item to bundle them together, and then you can get a little bit more for the time it takes you to actually list the items. Next we have an All True apparel with this very unique Mother Mary, a graphic tank top. This is a unisex, but it was with that Zara sweater, and I think it mostly sells under men's. However, I did take the photo on the mannequin, and I felt like since it was unisex, I might as well list it as women's, but if it doesn't end up selling, I will switch it over to a men's listing. Whenever I was doing research, I saw this brand was sold at Urban Outfitters, so perhaps it was there before, but this is another good Depop item just because it's so unique. Hoping to sell it for about $17. Next up, we have a pair of American Eagle next level stretch high-rise jegging in a size 4 regular. I picked this up because of the high-rise and the fact that it has this nice distressing on the front. Very nice. These photograph so well. This does also have a little flaw. I tried to get it out with stain treatment, but I was unsuccessful. It has just the faintest of stains above the distressing there, and I couldn't even photograph it. It's so faint, but you can see it with the naked eye, so I did mention that in the description. Otherwise, they are in great shape. No wear at the crotch or on the butt or anything like that. I'm hoping to get 28 for these. Next, we have a Loft size large thick knit sweater with a layered hem and some lace detailing. This did have some deodorant marks on the inside that luckily after washing I was able to take out, and I'm hoping to sell it for about $22. Loft isn't something I pick up super frequently, but if I like the size and I like the style enough, I will go ahead and pick it up. A lot of Loft pieces aren't worth picking up. The tank tops were really coming through. This is actually my best find of the trip. It is a collaboration between Calvin Klein underwear and Andy Warhol. Andy Warhol is a pretty famous artist. He actually has a museum here in Pittsburgh because he is from here. And this is another unisex piece found by that Zara sweater and that unique Virgin Mary tank top. We got an armpit wife beater tank top. The collaboration pieces between Andy Warhol and Calvin Klein can go for a lot of money if you find the pants or the jackets and all sorts of things that they had for sale. I'm shooting for $77 on this tank top because one has sold for $85 before. So I have it listed super high. It's crazy. It does have a little stain right here at the collar. I have not tried stain treating this yet, so I still do want to try that on this tank. Alrighty, next up we have an Athletic Girl, size medium, lavender purple fleece zip-up jacket with a hood. It is in pretty good shape. It did have a stain at the end of the sleeve that did come out in the wash, thankfully, but it does still have just a little bit of wear right there at the end of the sleeve. Not a big deal. The fleece is still in really great shape, and everything else looks pretty good. Not trying to get a ton out of this, shooting for $21. Next up we have a bra This bra is by a brand called Third Love. You've probably heard of it before. It is in really good shape. I like picking up bras whenever I can find them in good enough condition. This is the 24/7 Classic Contour Plunge Bra in a size 38C. Great blush pink color. I was surprised that comps were as low for Third Love as they were. I was expecting them to be a little bit higher, more in the 30s, but I'm shooting for $25 for this bra. Next up, we have a pair of Airy Chill Play Move geometric print leggings. If I can find Airy Chill Play Move leggings in good shape, I usually will pick them up because I have listed and sold so many of these bad boys at this point. It's just a really, really quick, easy list for me. So even though I'm only hoping to get $18 for them, it's worth it because the time investment is just so small for those. And I was able to find 2 of them right next to each other. These are even cuter because they have a little drawstring waist. And I like this cute camo print. And these are in a size extra small. Same deal. Shooting for 18. Both are in great condition. Next up, we have a Collective International. That's not anything to really care about. I picked this up because of the style. It is a grandpa sweater, but it has been cut off into a cropped grandpa sweater. Super cute. Oh my gosh, the mannequin makes this look amazing. I'm sure it would look great modeled too. The tag says made in Italy, and I am shooting for $21 for this sweater. Next, we have a pair of Levi's 541, which is the athletic fit taper in a size 40-30. I found a bunch of Levi's jeans in this size, and I did initially have them all in my cart, but upon looking up comps, I decided to leave some of the other styles behind and just pick up this 541 style because it seemed to be doing the best. I'm still only shooting for $21 on these. I'm usually not sitting on Levi's jeans for too long. I also picked them up because they were in really good shape. I didn't see any sort of wear that I would have to mention in the description. Here's the other one I got, same size. That's another reason I picked them up, is because I could get multiple jeans of the same size, which leads to a higher likelihood of someone bundling them together. And I love bundles. I just recently sold a bundle the other day that had 2 pairs of American Eagle size 4 short jeggings in it. So definitely, if you're hesitant about picking something up, but you are able to find multiples, it's probably worth it at that point. Speaking of American Eagle high-rise jeggings, not in a size 4. I think these are a size 6. Yes, size 6. In this nice red color. These have already sold. Yay! I had them listed at 30. They ended up selling for 20. And that's great. I would have sent out an offer sooner or later for 21 with discounted shipping. So I actually made a little bit more having them sell for 20 without discounted shipping. So I'm very happy about that. Very quick flip. All of these items only cost an average of $1.15 a piece, so that's how much my cost of goods is, which leaves me with some decent profit. I typically would not pick up colored denim, however, I felt like this color could still sell, and the fact that they're a high rise and the fact they're in great condition, all of those things led me to pick them up. If they were older and if they were a more offensive color, I probably would have just left them behind. Or if they were in a size 2 or 0, I probably would have left them behind. There's a lot of things I think about whenever I'm determining if I'm going to pick something up that's usually a no-go. And color denim is usually a no-go. Kind of ironic that it's the first thing to sell from this lot of items that I listed the other day. We also have another pair of American Eagle. These are a pair of shorts in a size 8. These are old. These are from 2011. But I still think that they can sell. Especially with Depop being really into Y2K stuff and everything. Is 2011 Y2K? That's the year I graduated high school. Anyways, I'm just shooting for $18 for these. I picked them up mostly because we are in summer now, and that is most likely to sell over the next few months. Love a quick flip. Next we have a Levi's 529 curvy boot cut in a size 8. These are in great shape, and I'm actually hoping to get a little bit more for these than I am for the men's jeans. I'm shooting for $24 on these, and size 8 is one of those sizes that sells very quickly for me. Fingers crossed these are no exception. We're getting down to the last few items. This is I don't know how to show you. Here, we'll show you from the back because this doesn't actually have a tag. It is Tommy Bahama, and it is a reversible quarter zip sweatshirt, and it is in great shape. It's men's, size large. I had to measure it to figure out the size because, like I said, it has no tags. I'm hoping to get 35 for this, which would be great. Here's the other top I was talking about. It is a loft size extra small. Whenever I was talking about that J. Crew, I mentioned finding another one that I was planning on selling with it, and this was it, but I ended up listing them separately, and this already has some likes, so I think it should sell pretty quickly. Such a cute pattern. Oh my gosh, I love it. Maybe I should keep this for myself. If I didn't already take all the time to list it, I might have second thoughts about just keeping this for myself because it's just so dang cute. And I think I'm shooting for the same price. Yeah, I'm also shooting for $14 on this. Some other finds next to that Zara sweater is another Zara sweater. Very thin knit, new with tags, size medium. And it is a navy blue and white striped with a bit of yellow detailing at the hem and end of sleeves. Very nice. This already has a couple of likes, so I'm expecting it to sell fairly quickly, and I'm shooting for $21 on that. Very similar type of sweater here. We have a BINS. This is also men's, size small, striped. You can tell these were donated by the same person. In great condition. BINS is usually, it is an expensive brand, but I guess comps are rather hit or miss because I felt like I could only get $21 for this. It doesn't matter how much retail was, it matters how much it's selling for now. And the last find, I love this dress. It's so cute. Chetta B, size 14, little fit and flare type sundress with lemons all over it. How cute. Ties in the back. Really nice flare. It has pockets. What else could you ask for? I love this. The color's cute. Oh my gosh. It's also padded in the bust, which is nice. Possibly get away without wearing a bra with it. Alrighty guys, so that's everything that I got to resell from the Goodwill bins. To wrap it up, I'll give you the numbers. I purchased 32 items to resell. 30 I listed myself. 2 are going on to the consignment app FLYP. I paid $34 and some odd cents, and I'm hoping to sell everything for $731, which after Poshmark's 20% cut and my cost of goods, I should make about $550 on everything, which is amazing for 30 items that I listed in the course of 2 days. I hope that you guys found my finds interesting. I know it's a lot of bread and butter, but that's just kind of the stuff that I find at my bins, and I'm trying to be more selective because I can pick up so much bread and butter, but I don't want to. I want to pick up just the more substantial pieces, so I tried my best, but this is what I ended up with this round. I'm curious if you guys could let me know in the comments below, if you go shopping at the bins, do you walk out with a lot of nicer mid-range or higher end brands, or do you walk out with a lot of mall brands, or is it usually vintage, or is it unique finds? Let me know what your general hauls usually look like. Is it similar to mine where there's a good bit of American Eagle and stuff mixed in with, I don't even know what Chetta B is, just things that you like the pattern or the style of and decided to pick up regardless of brand? Or is it you actually recognize the brand, you know the brand does well, like you find Lululemon every time you go to the bins or something like that? Let me know because I'm curious, and let me know where you're from because that's important. If you find Lululemon every time you go to the bins, I'm going to visit your city and go to your bins. because you have got it made. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you know next time I put out a new video. And I will see you all next time. Bye!